What up, YouTube? It's your boy King Cobra JFS back at another video. Yes, it's a Puffers. Oh, you're good, Puff. I love my boy Puff. He's a handsome lizard. That's my boy Puffers. I love my lizard so much, YouTube. Oh, he loves me too. Yes. Drinking a spiked strawberry Steel Reserve. Thank you, CJ, for plugging the PayPal. There's no such thing as a girly drink, you sexist. In fact, that kind of comment is going to get you banned.
Like disproportionately like affecting women.
Is feminism still relevant in today's society?
Yeah, I definitely think it is. They pull up a lot of bullshit. They pull up with sexual harassment. They put up with a whole lot of bullshit that us men just don't have to deal with. Of course it's relevant.
That's because sexual harassment doesn't exist for men. That stereotype for men that all we want is sex, it's a nasty stereotype, and there's so much toxic culture surrounding that. Don't even get me started on that. If a dude is sexually harassed by a woman he doesn't like or find attractive, and he points it out, he gets called a pig, and then he gets told, how is it sexual harassment when all men want is pussy? I'm like, screw that noise. Huff some air duster, I'm good on that. Cobra Demon and Cobra Angel is a religion. It has nothing to do with your gender. So that comment's going to get you banned. I am a cisgendered heterosexual male. I support trans rights and I have my own religion, so the troll's gonna make fun of me for it. My trolls are losers, dude. Puff looks awesome on top of your hat. Yes, he does. It's like a tower for him. I might have had some really negative experiences with women growing up, and I refuse to let that dictate my opinion of the fairer sex, because women have it hard too, man. You know, like, people are telling me, Cobra, you need to get laid. And I'm like, there's more important things than getting laid, my friends. Helping women and men come together as a species, as the human race, and be like, well, as long as you're not a sicko, who gives a shit? Yeah, who's that? Who's that? Who is that? Oh, he's on my back. Ah! There's my handsome lizard. Sorry about the YouTube, my internet's being crappy right now. This chick's got it twisted. If a man walks around showing off his crotch, he gets called a fucking all kinds of perverted crap. And it's like, I'm all for women. If women want to join the military, I'm all for it, man. 100%. You have just as much right to serve and protect our country as your male counterparts. Should you, though? And that's a personal choice of yours. I personally think, yes, women should have the right to join the military, but should they? No. Because you could be a distraction to the men who are trying to protect their country. I mean, okay, hear me out. Like, if you're in, like, training or boot camp or whatever, and your drill sergeant's a cute female, you're not going to take her seriously because she's hot and because she's a female if you're a dude. But you're going to respect her because it's the polite thing to do, because that is your superior officer and because she is female. That's what you're thinking. Like, this chick's cute, I'd totally fuck her, but in the back of your mind, that's what you're thinking, but you don't say it out loud because she's got like 4 dudes on the other side of her 4 times your size. And if you step out of line with your mouth or your actions, you know what I'm saying? Happy Pride Month, you fuckers. Being a woman is hard. I think women get the raw end of the deal when it comes to Mother Nature and periods and shit like that. You know, and it's completely unfair. In my opinion, I think Mother Nature is sexist in that regard. They got to deal with things like cervical cancer, breast cancer, hysterectomies, periods, giving birth to children, etc. All the problems that are associated with being a woman. Bartender, I need another one. And plus, I kind of feel like women are a distraction in the military, you know, especially if they're hot. You know, when you're having your cramps and you're bitchy and bleeding and all that other crap, now you got to stop and like take a break and like, or power through it. And that's gotta suck, ladies. Men were not slowed down by periods or cramps, so we get shit done without having that hinder our ability. And you know what? Fuck what you got to say about it, because there are a lot of boss bitches who go, fuck it, it's that time of the month. I don't got time to sit down and be a little crybaby about it. They power through it. You know, women like that are boss. I'm not going to go out of my way to be the white knight and savior, but if I see a woman's in distress, I'm going to stop and help her. I don't give a fuck if I get laid or if I get her number, you know? And I'm the same way with anyone, really. Like, fuck the sex. I'm straight. But, like, here's the thing of it. I will help people if I can. I'm generally a caring person, even though I dislike humans to a point. Because an alien flew down from space and then poured some like bacteria into the water, which caused that bacteria to grow into a fish. And then they poured some other kind of thing into the water, which caused that fish to like crawl on land. And as soon as that fish crawled on land and turned into a fucking monkey, aliens had sex with the monkey, and that's how we have humans. Straight up, if a dude gets kicked in the balls, no one's going to be like, okay, Chad, you got racked in the nuts. Walk it off, champ. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Here, have a cigarette and a blanket and some hot cocoa. Just walk it off. It's going to be okay. My boy Puff went exploring in the apartment. I have the closet and the bathroom closed. So he'll pretty much be either in the kitchen, in the living room, or in the bedroom, just running around doing his thing. See, my goal with these gender relation rants is to make women and men go, you know, I never thought about it that way. If some chick rejects you because your biceps ain't big enough, fuck her, that's her loss. I would have loved to have fought for my country, but at the time when they were drafting people, they found out I had Asperger's and that I was taking medication for my Asperger's. So they said, well, we appreciate you wanting to join, but we're not going to let you because you're special needs. Is it the most healthy situation? No, it's not. Like, if you're in a war zone, nobody's giving a shit if you're on your period and you're getting shot at. You know what I'm saying? Like, how's this going to sound on paper? Hey, I know that we're all fighting a war here, but she's on her period, so could you please not shoot her? She's already bleeding from her vagina. She doesn't want to be bleeding from a gunshot wound. I'm very comfortable with death. I've accepted that I'm going to die someday and that I don't care when it happens or how it happens. I just live my life every day to the best of my abilities. You got some nice of-age titties. Just because women are the gatekeepers of sex doesn't mean you have to overly sexualize them. Can we just acknowledge that elephant in the room? Thank you. I'm like, where's the alcohol? It's right here. And, oh, this is seriously fucking good. Oh, yeah. Steel Reserve Alloy. I spent the majority of my Patreon money restocking on Puff's pet supplies because Puff's needs are more important than my needs. You know, if I have to go without food, but my lizard's taken care of, so be it, you know? Last night, Puff was making a ruckus in his cage and trying to fuck with his UVB light. And I'm like, Puff, leave your UVB light alone. I took him out of his cage and I held him and I crawled into bed and let Puff lay on my chest. He crawled on my stomach and I pulled the blankets on my bed over me and Puff and he immediately fell asleep. You know, my trolls are fucking assholes. They took a still shot photo of me with my spray bottle misting Puff, and they photoshopped me holding a gun to Puff's head. It's so obvious it's fake. And I'm like, dude, my trolls need help. They really do. Our society's going off the rails on a crazy train, but our society is equally as fucked up as my trolls, you know, and it's just fucking sad. And my trolls don't realize it's do unto others as you'd have done to you. How would my trolls feel if everyone around them were fucking with them on a pet that they had? If my trolls had a pet that they loved to pieces, you know, and they were being fucked with for it, they'd hate it. They would fucking hate it. My trolls couldn't last one day in my shoes. But I don't let my trolling get to me because our society's full of trolls, dude. It's what it is. Now I'm checking out this of-age chick doing this interview with the purple hair. And she's very fuckable. I mean, maybe her tits aren't the biggest, but she's fuckable, you know? Although I prefer a nice pair of double D's. You know what I'm saying, YouTube? Yeah, they're big enough to titty fuck. Yeah, now we're talking. Boob in each hand. Your dick in between the boobs, like, squeezing your titties till your dick gets hard. And then fucking your dick gets hard and you slide it in between her boobs like a hot dog on a hot dog bun. Especially when she leans down and starts licking the tip of your penis while you're titty fucking her. It's like, good lordy, woman. You got skills. I refuse to hate women because my mother is a woman. You know? And I'm like, I'm pretty sure the patriarchy would love to get fucked if you're offering some good pussy. I mean, shit. I have one more in my fridge. I'll find Puff after the video. He's just doing his thing. My bearded dragon loves to run around the apartment and play hide and seek. It's like a game for him, you know. And I know I'll find him because he couldn't have gotten far. I'm not worried about that. My Puff is getting exercise. Real men can drink this without giving a fuck. Like, nice girly beer, Cobra. And it's like, dude, fuck you. There's no such thing as a girly beer. These strawberry spiked, you know, steel reserves. It's a girly drink, and you're a little sissy boy for drinking it. And it's like, fuck off. Fuck the trolls, man. And long live Ozzy Osbourne. And fuck our society, honestly. You know, that's how I feel about it anymore. Oh, hello. Speaking of Amaranth.
Hey guys, welcome back to another try-on. Today's try-on is going to be my new outfits for Spain. As some of you know, I am fighting in La Velada. So I'm very excited. It's a boxing tournament in Spain for the Spanish community of Twitch. But they invited me to participate in it, so I will be. Really popular trend over there, I've been told, are the maxi dresses. This one might be a little bit too flashy for the street or the beach. But it's very comfortable, very cute.
Honestly, fuck the trolls talking shit on Ozzy Osbourne. If he's not your cup of tea because you don't care for his music, that's your opinion. But going out of your way to hate Ozzy Osbourne because he's one of my favorite singers, You people are fucking absolutely miserable. As a mild celebrity myself, I totally get it. When I'm sitting here doing my YouTube videos, there's some random asshole just shows up to my apartment and goes, Cobra, answer the door. I'm one of your favorites. I'm one of your biggest fans. And I'm like, I appreciate all the fans that I get, but how about a little bit of fucking personal space and respect? Like, at least call me first and be like, hey, man. I'm like, yeah, dude. Like, if my fans are cool about it, but like, dude, I don't appreciate people just showing up to my apartment and asking to hang out. Like, I appreciate that my fans worship the ground I walk on, like I do with Ozzy. I really do appreciate that. I've seen Amaranth naked, and I'm like, Joshy, like, people are like, you gonna go on Fish Tanked with Sam Hyde? And I might just do it if I can find somebody to watch Puff for however long I'm on. He only needs to be fed every 3 days, and his poop picked up, and his water dish refilled. I don't give Puff a whole lot of water because he's a desert-dwelling creature. He's used to dry climates, and I don't want that moisture in his cage kind of thing. I've been doing my research. I'm starting to feel good right now. I bought 4 to 5 cans of this Steel Reserve Spike Strawberry. I had one yesterday, and then today it was just like, you know what? Fuck it. It's the weekend. People don't see when I cut down on drinking. That's the bitch of it. If I say I want to cut down on my drinking, they don't. They don't see when I'm like off camera going, I want some alcohol, but I don't need it.